I need to build farms. Maybe I build farms down here. Yeah, definitely. The oxygen is important right now. As far as everything goes, CO2 is gathering down here, so I'm going to put planters here as well. Just back here. I just want this area to just be my first farm. I don't build a clear water tank. For the most part, I just kind of use the thing as it goes. At some point, I do sometimes funnel things in there. But there's clean water here and clean water here. I could, like, gather them down here or something like that into a bigger water area, but it takes a bit to get that going, and there's other things to be going on. And it, as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't pay off all that much. Maybe you have a different opinion, and I'd like to hear it if so. But from my perspective, it seems like it just doesn't matter that much. Okay, so we've got oxygen pumping out right here. Carbon dioxide is going to flow this way. Later, you want to use dirty water to clean water. Yeah, at some point, for sure. But at this point, my whole thing is to try to be minimal with things. Like right now, I'm running one power generator, one tiny battery. That's going to last me for a while until I'm able to get down into this natural gas thing. Once I'm down there, then it'll be a different story. But, like, yeah, I'm just working with a minimum at this point, trying to minimize oxygen usage, minimize water usage, keep my people happy and healthy. We will build, like, electrolyzers at some point, I'm sure, to make our oxygen. But I don't know. I haven't perfected this whole thing, so every new thing is like a new experience for me, where I try to do a little bit better than before. Man, I like this guy's stats, but I don't like him using up more air. I don't know what a flatulent person even does, if they just annoy people or whatever. A loud sleeper I hate. So it's between these two, really. I'm gonna pick the mouth breather, honestly. I don't know who our mouth breather is, though. For now, we'll just leave them as Jean. Yeah, he fart. So flatulent is farting, but does the farting do anything in the game? Does it generate nastiness? Does it create germs? I don't know what the gameplay implications are of a flatulent duplicant. Is, I guess, what I'm going at. Yeah, this guy takes a lot of oxygen for sure, which I'm not a big fan of taking them, but at the same time, I kind of... Oh, he puts out bad air, like you in real life. That's funny. Oh, why is this... Can we get this settings applied to this thing? No seed available. Yeah, I know what it's like, obviously. But I was just thinking, like, in game, is it polluted air that it outputs? Is it germy air? Is it... I'm not real familiar with all that stuff, so we need to work on our airflow a bit. to try to... We need to at least get around here to try to help this out. There we go. Let's just try to get some airflow through here. So we've got our algae generator going. This is all carbon dioxide. Maybe we should have a farm down here too. Or maybe we should be pushing some oxygen down there as well. I'm going to make another one even though this seems like a waste. Or maybe I'll put a terrarium down here. In this area. I don't like terrariums because they waste a lot of water. But at the same time, I'd like to... Yeah, man, it's red down here. So I'm gonna put some... I'm gonna put a terrarium down here just to try to curb off some of the CO2 generation. They'll deal with it, but it'll happen over time. So polluted water will get dumped in here. This outhouse requires emptying. He's doing okay. We're building. We're doing stuff. Let's see. We can get to this oxygen. That's not where I wanted it. In there. You can build Vault in the bottom for CO2. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I could just dig something out over here. Let's see. And build like another ladder down here. And just have this area opened up for CO2. But for now, I'm getting a little bit of oxygen out of this thing. Eating a little bit of the CO2. We'll work on getting some of that CO2 moved. CO2 that's down here will go into sand close to the right water was reservoir going to break down. Yeah, there's some sand here. We just got to be careful. Is this sand bad? Here, let's not do this. Let's just do it a little differently here. There. That should keep it stable. Alright, so we're researching still. We're working on, I think, toilets at the moment. We've got a little reservoir where we could put nasty water in, but we're not generating any nasty water from anything right now. We don't have, we probably want to research some of that oxygen generation stuff so that we can pump into the water supply. As a matter of fact, we might want to set up a little room for that somewhere. Or at least get a water pump going in this thing. Here, let's create a little opening here, because I'm going to dig into this. I want to wall this off. I want to have a ladder down here. We can tie all this up too, just to be extra careful down here. But I'm going to put a water pump in here. Liquid pump. We're going to use this liquid pump at some point to generate oxygen via an electrolyzer. Which we'll need to research. Let's see. Air systems. Here we go. We'll need air systems, and then we'll need the filtration stuff. We'll need a place for all the gross air to go. Civ 6 Crash Survivors cracks you up. Well, I was trying to play Civ. I was trying to finish my game up, but Firaxis really did not want that to happen today. So instead now we have a new oxygen not included colony going on. Which is fine by me. This game's amazing. But I was really hoping I could finish that that game up. I felt like it was going good places. But then it felt like not being able to conclude. Which, you know. It's allowed to do what it wants to do. And apparently today it didn't want to work. Which was surprising to me because for the most part, Civ 6 is a pretty stable game. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. I also enjoy this game a lot. I kind of want to move this deoxidizer like over to this side, but whatever. For now, it's fine. We need more airflow tiles throughout the base for our living quarters. A little bit at least. We're gonna need to get some oxygen into the bathrooms. But we're gonna build a little chamber down here. That's where hopefully a lot of our CO2 can just start going down here. We'll just get a little chamber down here. And it'll be our safe zone. A safe zone for... Hold on, don't put that there. A safe zone for CO2 to go. And then maybe we can put some plants down there. Although it might be a little hot in this area. I think it's okay for the plants. No research task selected. Let's fix that up. So we want filtration, and then I want to work on power generation stuff, I think. And hopefully we can start getting some more seeds for these things. Our millwood. Are there any seeds up here? Like, we could head up some more. We've got a liquid pump down here. That'll be ready at some point for pumping out water into an electrolyzer, which we can also now make. Man, if you need sleep, get some sleep. But I also want to see how I fail, so we're interested in the same things at this point. But if you gotta go, I understand. And thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. I'm sure I'll fail catastrophically at some point, but hopefully it's in a different manner than I've failed in the past. Okay, what are we doing here? I really do need to get like a gas generator going at some point. No, I understand. I don't think it's rude. I think, you know, I appreciate... I learned a lot of things by watching other people play myself. You know, what not to do, what to do. I didn't obviously pick up everything that I learned about from the skilled players because they've made it a lot further than me, but I have picked up a lot from them. I'm still nowhere near as good as any of them. I've not gotten to like plastics levels or things like that, but I'm getting there. I hope that at some point I get to try out these tubes and stuff, man. I want the little transit tubes to work. But I need to get to plastics level, and that means I need to survive to like higher cycles and get out there and explore more and whatnot. Okay, so where is that? Yeah, I'm working on that right now, man. I'm working on my where my CO2 goes. Algae distiller. There we go. I want to get an algae distiller going as well. I may put it above here and create a mesh tile here, because doesn't it generate wastewater or something like that? I don't remember how it works. All right, let's yeah. I'll actually prioritize these things. Come on, let's build down here, guys. And then we need to kind of connect it along here so that this... Although our plants... I mean, we can always pump CO2 up into this room if necessary. Like, I could almost shut this off with an airlock and pump in CO2 up here. Just to make sure our mealwood grows well. As long as the CO2 can all make it down here, then we can pump it to the plants and stuff as necessary. At least that's how I feel. That's how I feel about this stuff. Okay, so we're working our way in here. We're working on tech to be able to break down the slime so that hopefully we can get rid of that pretty quick, create some algae from it. We're going to need to work on our power tech so that we can actually make a natural gas generator. And then from this area, we'll actually build like our power plant probably down here somewhere. We'll have our batteries and stuff, and we'll try to keep it insulated, I guess. To try to keep... I want to try to keep my colony cool, because before what happened is like it just got too hot in here. I couldn't grow shit. I couldn't do anything. It was bad. Okay, so CO2. You can keep going in here. We'll make a reservoir for all our CO2. We have a desk, a couple desks. I don't know if there's anything special about it. So yeah, we've got desks in this little area with a security door on our borders. We have a security door up here that we don't know about. We don't know what's in there. So maybe we should dig up to this and see what it is. But it's got chlorine around it. That's kind of annoying. Is that good, dude, that this thing is right here? It's just a couple desks. That doesn't seem all that amazing to me, but... Maybe it is amazing. I don't know. Oh, we've got a new duplicant coming up. Bodybuilder, 9 immunity, but -5 athletics. That sucks. Anemic. Bottomless stomach. I hate bottomless stomach too. That's... Alright, we're bringing you on, Joshua. You can't research, but that's fine. You're going to get a bonus to your skills. So overall, you're a decent replicant. So, get printed, son. I like you, Joshua. You have no real downside as far as I'm concerned. Some people call you a yokel, but those people are just haters. Alright, come on, mealwood. Keep growing. Give me more seeds so that I can continue my mealwood farm. Why is my compost awaiting compostables? Compostables. Can we make sure we got compost going? I assume that this over here can be compost, or maybe it's just, I don't know. I don't know what's over there. But I want you to make use of your compost. I would very much appreciate that. They must clean toilet for compost. Okay. Well, we got toilets going. Let's clean this area up some more. Leave our oxylight to do whatever it does. Don't dig into the chlorine gas. That would be bad for us. At least I assume it would be bad for us. I don't think we get along very well with chlorine gas. No research selected. Let's fix that. Okay, so now we... let's get artistic expression so that we can work on de-stressing ourselves. You want to start the game now, dude? I get it, man. Anytime I watch the game played, I'm like, oh, I just want to play. I just want to play the game. It's an awesome game. It's a whole lot of fun. It's 3:30 a.m. there. Yeah, that's pretty early, dude. Yeah, that's what I interpreted it as a 0300. Yeah, that's pretty late. It's only, what time is it here? It's like 8:40 right now, where I am. So I start the thing at 7:30 my time every time, and work from there. Hey, our bottle emptier is going. They're putting some polluted water down here. That's good. That does not build up very fast, but it's alright. This is now getting oxygen because of this oxy light. That's alright. This is a vacuum. I guess we could build this out more, get this copper... And it'll give even more space in there for kind of the carbon dioxide to go. Most time in your base they sweep things. I actually, they were sweeping up regularly. I don't have enough, hold on, we can fix that. I don't have enough of these storage compartments going. I'll build out all the storage compactors here. So they just had full stuff, so they couldn't sweep anymore. So let's copy our settings over to these. And now they can continue sweeping up again. Let's clear that out, please. So we can make mesh tiles now. Are we able to make... We are able to make an algae distiller now. So this is the thing that I'm like, how does this thing work? It generates polluted water. It takes in slime. Does it need a fresh water source? Is that how this thing works? I think I want to build it up here above this so that I can pump it down into our polluted water source there. I guess it doesn't need to be up here. It could be right over here and pump directly in. Shawbard, hey man, what's going on? What happened to Civ 6? It kept crashing. And I switched it up. It was unfortunate because I was trying to continue on the thing, but I'd finish my turn. It'd be, you know, processing the next set of turns, and then it'd be it'd just crash at the end, and I'd have to redo it all. So at some point, after trying it like 3 times, I gave up and switched to a different game. I could have started from scratch, but I don't know. I kind of got annoyed at it, and I was just, I'll just move on. Civ 5 next time. I still have Civ 5. I don't have it installed. It's been a while since I played it. Great game. Just haven't played it in forever. Okay, so we need to get this thing powered. We're gonna need more power than this generator at some point soon. This thing's gonna generate dirty water. So let's just send it down here and into this spot. And then we'll be able to start digging up some of this algae, or some of this slime in the bottom right, and disposing of it properly. Getting algae in its place, which will be handy. And we'll work our way to this natural gas geyser. I actually am interested in going back and playing Civ 5 sometime. I just, You want to dig slime? What about germs? For the germs, like, I was hoping to process the slime and then I could wall the stuff off, and then I was just hoping that I'd be fine. It's kind of the, what I was going to go for, but maybe that might be a stupid idea. I definitely need to dig the slime at some point, though, because I need to get this geyser. So I want to keep it kind of contained and everything, but I want to get in there and do it. I want to get this geyser. I guess I could also put like a cleaning station or something like that. I could put a sink or something down here to try to help. 10 cycles to death when you get slime germs? Really? I've never actually had anyone die from slime lung. I've always taken care of them. But that's good to know. Maybe what I'll do is I'll focus on getting my bathroom up and running. We can do... Because now we can actually make a legit bathroom. We can put it over here. That's not where you put the bathroom. Where are you at? Lavatory. There you are. And then we make the sinks. And I don't know. As long as people are relatively clean, they shouldn't get too sick from it, right? Like the slime... I don't know. I've not been murdered by it. I've heard people say bad things like that, but I've not had that problem with it. But I've always kind of taken it slowly. I've usually built like air filters to try to... Like I'll make an airlock. I'll do that, and I'll get deodorizers out there. So maybe it's just because I'm a little cautious with it. Where do you think I should put the showers? Like what section of the base were you talking about putting showers? Let's get decontamination. We need liquid pumps to come from this. I was going to build the showers right underneath them, I think. Because there's not enough room on this aisle for it. Let's see. So if I put, let's see, plumbing. Is it under plumbing? Yeah, there it is. Shower. I just have my showers, just put like 3 showers down here. Because you don't need to use the showers and then use the sink. You just go use the shower if you're feeling extra dirty. You go use the shower once per day. You use the sink after the bathroom and whatever. Last tab, ion overlay. Last tab on overlay. Check what you need. For a latrine, you just need like toilets and washing stations and a closed door. Oh yeah, I never did close this door over here. And I need to put airflow tiles here. Yeah. So I just need to make sure these are actual rooms. This will count as a latrine. You don't need showers for a latrine, but you do want showers around just for general cleanliness, and I think it also helps get rid of some stress. I'm not positive on how that actually works, but it seems like it would do so. And now we want to just go through here, get rid of this